Oh, hey guys. I'm so sorry. Was I just a little too late on my entrance there? Funny, right? Not at all. Anyways, welcome to Movie Madness with yours truly. Today, I saw the film Too Late. It's an indie drama film noir set in California, of course, directed by Dennis Houck and starring John Hawkes as Mel Sampson. Mr. Hawkes had his commercial breakthrough for the movie The Perfect Storm, which you might remember. It starred George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg. Probably best off just not watching that movie again. This was a very interesting movie. It had a few good performances. It had Crystal Reed as Dorothy. She was very convincing. Deechin Lockman from Australia, an Asian Australian actress who just kicked ass. Such attitude. She just owned everything she did in this movie. Loved her. And a solid performance from Vale Bloom as Janet. She had her moment in the sun there, and, she took advantage of it. Kudos to her. This movie is basically John Hawkes plays a private investigator who's trying to solve the murder of a friend of his, and it all takes place in like a jumbled timeline sort of format. So it's a little bit of vignettes that introduces different characters, and it's kind of going around all over the place. It might remind some people of the style of Quentin Tarantino, especially the film Pulp Fiction, which I could draw a lot of parallels to. The difference between them, though, this one was a bit different in terms of the entertainment value. Of course, Quentin's movies, the entertainment is crazy. You're having a fun, grand old time. This one, the performances were not as consistent as you would find in a Quentin Tarantino film, but the character study of John Hawkes' character makes this whole thing worthwhile. And the screenplay has some hidden nuggets throughout that really surprised me, like honestly surprised me throughout, which kept me interested and kept me going. Gosh, this movie was a bit sexist and is a bit washed with white faces all about. Thank God for Deechin Lockman for being there. Yeah, didn't really like that part about it. Wasn't big on character development. That definitely took a back seat. But thank goodness for John Hawkes' character being as mysterious and interesting as he was. He delivered a very, very interesting performance. Very peculiar looking man. He kind of reminded me of a combination of Gary Oldman, Ethan Hawke, and Sean Penn all rolled into one. Just with facial features and presentation of it all. It kind of matched the flair of the three of those. If they were like mixed and matched around. He's really cool. I'm hoping he does more interesting work like this in the future. I would love to see it. Let me see here. I did also appreciate how each of the vignettes were separated in like one long shot chapters or segments. It was a very cool technique. It felt like you were there as an outsider, like following the scenes. And I don't know, that's like a technique that I haven't seen very often like that. So that also kept me on the train of the film as it kept going along. And there was interesting use of music in the background, and there was this artist whose music was played in venues in the movie, and she was a friend of several of the characters. I liked how they used her character throughout the movie to kind of like string some things together. But, overall, it was okay. It did keep me interested, at least. I would definitely say check it out. It's a great change of pace from all the mainstream bullshit blockbusters that, that's oversaturation of all these superhero movies and such, even though I'm still very excited for Civil War, don't get me wrong. But supporting movies like this is a really good thing. And, you know, it paints a really good portrait of this private investigator as a lonely, hopeless, romantic, broken, flawed man that really is what drives the film home and keeps it strong in the end, even if the entertainment value and the sexism and the whitewashing and the mixed quality of performances is there. We got that going for it, which kind of keeps the pace up and will keep audiences hopefully interested in its interesting premise. Anyways, I'm going to give this movie 42 out of 60 Maltese Falcons. Woohoo! Thanks for joining me. This was Movie Madness with yours truly. Till next time, make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. Bye-bye!